What's up with y'all boys, man? Exclusive builds here, where we do everything exclusive. In today's video, as I see by the title, man, we got another requested build from my boy No Love. He wanted me to make a 6'10" two-way scoring phenom build. Now, can we actually get that fucking name at 6'10"? No, we can't get it, but we definitely can replicate attributes, the way the build move, choosing certain takeovers to perform, to make your build perform way better, and all the other good stuff, you know. So with that being said, that's exactly what I got today for y'all boys. And No Love, shit, I got this build for you. Let me know down in the comments below if you rocking with it. But yeah, man, let's get into it. But before we do that, man, let's go get this video 10-20 likes on the video. That'd be very appreciated. And if you new, man, go to stay or hit that sub button, you feel me? But yeah, man, let's get into it. So we going small forward, 6'10", 206 on the weight with a minimum 6'10" wingspan. Now, we're going to start out our physicals first, and we're just going to go flat. 80 on the speed, 80 on the speed on the 6'10" build is definitely very solid, especially using a certain takeover like slice takeover would definitely boost more speed, more agility, and more driving dunk. And when it comes to agility, we're going to max this out to damn near fully maximize mobility wise on this build, so we can feel like we moving a little faster than what our height says, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's pretty much it there. And then when it comes to strength, this is two things you can do. For this build, I wanted to give y'all boys the privilege to test out Hall of Fame physical finisher on a 6'10" build. Y'all already know I've just recently been going on a little weekly rant or weekly test run on trying to figure out how to get this layup shit to actually work and be effective. And y'all already know I just released a video with it on Legend, you know what I'm saying, and I'm 6'7". Now it definitely works at 6'7", and my theory for it to actually be very effective, for once you need to have height, actually have the badge on Hall of Fame or higher. Legend would be preferred, but we cannot get that. And you also do need speed to actually get to the fucking spot to beat your defender, to get him on your hip. And you also need a long wingspan, but it definitely can work without long wingspan. And then you need high close shot as well, and high layup rating. So yeah, so we're just gonna rock out with that with an 83, just so we can get that physical finisher on Hall of Fame. And then we're going to give ourselves contact dunks with this build as well. So we're basically like a 6'10", Giannis, Paulo Banchero, KD, LeBron, Jason Tatum. I ain't gonna say LeBron because this build ain't passing like that, but you know, somewhere along that lines of taller, bigger guards. But vertical to get our off ones and our 2 pro contacts, silver posterized. We're going with this 78 vertical, my bad. And yeah, that's pretty much what the physicals is. Now let's go to move on to the finishing, where we're just going to go with an 86 on the post, just strictly solely for this unpluggable on the silver, you know what I'm saying? So you can definitely cook up and utilize some of the dribble moves without getting spammed on the rip, even though you will get ripped because it's only on silver, but it lessens the chance. And since the season right now that we're in, the season 7, if you got that one cap breaker for season 7 fitting at level 40, put that here to get your post up poet on gold, and that would definitely help you as well if you decide to play out the post. Now standing dunk, we just gonna go to 60 because we're literally 2 points away from it, and that will also help us get Zion Williamson dunk package, and he definitely got some East Bays, nice little 360s, and all the other good fun stuff in his dunk package. And at base model for driving dunk, we're going with an 84 rating. Now an 84 rating is definitely cool. Still can use LeBron layup package if you don't have any cap breakers to put here, which I forgot to say this, you do need 15 cap breakers to fully make the build how I envisioned it. But if you don't, it's perfectly fine with 10 or whatever you have. Some of these ratings at base model is definitely very usable, you know what I'm saying? But right now, put out of that 15, put 5 here. That'll take you all the way to a 89 to get your off ones, off 2 pro contact silver posterizer, and you should be straight there. And then right here, this is optional if you don't want to test out this layup shit like I am somewhat infatuated with at the moment. You don't have to put this layup up this high. 85 to 80 should be good, but we going to 91 right now, and then put another +5 here, and that take you all the way to a 96. And as you can see, once you get the 96 driving layup, you get Hall of Fame layup mix master. Now if you want not layup mix master, I'm tweaking, physical finisher on Hall of Fame. And if you want to waste a tier 1 here to try and test Legend physical finisher on a 6'10", then you definitely could. But I did also have another tier 1 bash +1 in mind, which we will get to that in a second. But you definitely can test out physical finish on legend with this. And then right here, we're going with a 84 rating, which I really was trying to finesse and get a 92 to get this gold paint prodigy, because that also helps with finishing, but I couldn't. So we're just gonna go with bare minimum 84, just get it on silver. And that's definitely decent enough. But that's the finishing. Now let's go to move on to the shooting. So for mid-range at base model, we're going with 88 at base model. 88 at base model is definitely very solid, but you are 1 point away from having set shot specialists on gold at base model without having to add a cap breaker here. And for those of you that don't have 15 caps, I'm just tell you this: you might want to not give a fuck about the layup. You might not want to care about that if you don't have 15. But if you have 15, we be putting 5 here, that'll take you all the way to a 93. And once you get 93 mid range, you'll have gold. I think no, you have Hall of Fame set shot specialist, then bash +1 to get it to legend, so it could be more of a lethal shooter. Also, we will have Hall of Fame, post-fade phenom, and the rest of these other shooting badges right here. These joints will be on gold as well. So when it comes to being a two-way scoring phenom, or just scoring phenom so far, we're definitely on track. And then when it comes to our three-pointer, I believe I did 85. Yep, I did 85 for higher green windows, lumens range and stuff like that on bronze. Yeah, I already said my other little tier 1 bash +1 I had in mind, getting this joint to legend. You feel me? You can switch out between set shot specialist and physical finisher. Either one of them bitches, you can switch it out to get it on legend and try it out. And then when it comes to 5v5 game modes, if you play it, we're going to 80. If you don't, take it off, add the points elsewhere. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what the shooting is for our scoring phenom build. And then let's go to move on to the pass accuracy and ball handle. Where this build, bro, I literally had to sacrifice 10 passing points just to, for once, get the shooting to look how I wanted to look, to get the not immovable, but to get the unpluggable on the silver at least. And I personally didn't want to not put the layup on this build, because I feel like it's definitely going to be a very good addition to a scoring phenom build at 610, especially testing out that bitch at legend. That's gonna be very good. But 65 rating for most casuals far as pass accuracy isn't good, but for people that are good at the game, they got some type of IQ and that actually know how to get to a bucket and don't always have to worry about fucking passing the ball because you can't create, then this will be cool for you. But if you one of them niggas that can't create, this might be tough for you. But hey man, it is what it is. And even for those that do know how to create, take this shit off and go to 60, my nigga. Add some more points elsewhere to overdo it on the offensive end, get buckets. But when it comes to our ball handle though, man, we're going to 75 on the ball handle. We can get the little cheesy Giannis cross, still use the pro cross. Definitely got a bunch of animations that we can use with a 75 rating at 610. And as well with your skill level, if you want to just keep your speed with ball at 60, just use Giant Winston dribble style, or even go lower than that if you don't want to use it and just save points and go other ways with it, then you definitely can. But for those that are like me, that is not that skilled with this combo up dribbling cheesy shit to make your 610 or taller builds just move hella fast using all the meta dribble moves, then we go with a 68 just to get lightning launch on bronze tier 2 badge. Definitely can put this on silver. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what the playmaking badges is. And that's pretty much it. Now let's go to move on to our defensive portion. So we're just going with a 70 on the interior, decent enough when you walling up with your hands up, is decent enough. And then to actually be somewhat of a two-way, right? I felt like 83 perimeter defense to get all of these little silver defensive badges is definitely needed. Now we're at 610, we cannot get on ball minutes, which is cool. So that's why we're substituting that with having gold and movable enforcer. You know what I'm saying? That's another tier 2 badge that you could badge +1 that will help you play better on a perimeter defense. And then right here on steal, also to fully overdo it on the offensive end, I took my steal off from a 73 to a 60 to really just go overboard with adding more 3-pointer, adding more mid-range. I feel like a 60, bro, is still cool. It still be cool. But for this block, we're going to go with a 84 on the block just to get paint patroller, high fly denier, shit like that on silver. High fly denier is also a tier 2 badge. If you want to get that a gold, you do have them the 3 options for tier 2 badges. But yeah though, bro, overall I feel like this is a very solid two-way scoring machine, two-way scoring phenom 610 build. At least this is what I could get. and y'all gonna be very surprised on what the build name comes out to. But my boy No Love said this is as good as I can do. But I will say, if you're not infatuated or just very curious on how to actually get the layup to work in this game, you definitely could take this layup off and add this shit up somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want to do. But this is just a template, and shade go ahead and fix it up and make it a little better. However you want to do it. But as far as the niggas that's in the shades, Michael Porter Never Passed the Ball Jr. He's a bucket. Brandon Ingram is a bucket. Jamal Hasburn is a fucking bucket. Nigga, everybody in the shades screams scoring phenom, scoring machine, bucket getter. Nigga, even this name, catch and shoot ace. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And now, I was very surprised when I got this name, cause I was expecting something else, fool. Catch and shoot ace for this build. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. I fuck with it. I'm fucking with it heavy. I fuck with it, but having the fact that I got a 89 driving dunk with the caps, 96 layup, and you calling me a catch and shoot ace, the build is low key kind of a catfish, low key. And I'm pretty sure once you put your cap breakers on this build, they most definitely going to change your build name. Cause I don't think this would 96 rating with an 89 driving dunk and a 93 fucking mid range. Hell no, bro. This is not no damn catch and shoot ace. We can do way more than that. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, catfish. But yeah, though, bro, No Love. Hopefully you fuck with it. Let me know if you fuck with it down below. And the rest of y'all boys, if y'all enjoyed the video or fuck with anything about this template as well, they go to like, comment, subscribe if you new. And shit, I'm out of here, man. But before I go, if y'all want to see any more build videos by your boy, go ahead and click on one of these videos I see on the screen. And also hit that sub button, man. Want to roll to 4,000 subs. And that'd be very appreciated. Y'all boys continue to support by hitting that sub button, hitting that like button, and sharing the video so you push out to the YouTube recommended. So everybody get hold of my channel to get 25 build videos, gameplay videos, and streams. So with that being said, go ahead and turn on post notifications on so y'all boys be notified whenever I post a video or whenever I randomly stream, you feel me? So with that being said, man, I'm out of here. Catch y'all boys in the next video.